Hello there boys and girls, Lucky here and welcome back to another CSGO video. So today I have a basic smoke tutorial for you guys for DE Mirage. You really should try to learn all of these smokes before you actually go into a comp game on Mirage because they will really help you out. But I'd say, let's get it going. So our first smoke would be for stairs on A side. Basically you want to hop onto this little ledge right here, get out your smoke and aim in between this little hole, you could say. I'll mark it on the screen so it's more obvious, but as soon as you're ready just pull out the pin and throw the smoke. If you then proceed to go onto A side, you'll be able to see that right here the smoke perfectly blocks off everyone trying to go upstairs and it will make it a lot easier for you to take the side. Next up we would have the jungle and connector smoke. You basically want to walk up to this little stone right here, turn around and aim at the top left of this little pillar. Then just once again, as soon as you're ready, just throw the smoke and get back onto A side. And you can see this smoke perfectly blocks off everyone trying to get a peek on you from connector or from jungle. However, there's a little gap on each side which might actually cause you some trouble, so be aware of that, as you can see right here, because the smokes are actually not wide enough to cover both sides efficiently. Now next up we would have the CT spawn smoke. This is usually a jump throw smoke, but it's very easy to do it without one. Basically you have to aim once again at this little ledge if you walked up to the door and just do a jump throw. There's lots of room for error, so it usually works even if you mess up your jump throw a little bit, and it perfectly smokes off all of CT spawn. It works perfectly because it's basically jumping or basically bouncing next to the box so often, which makes it very easy to reproduce. Next up we have a smoke for the mid cross if you want to take mid control. First of all, get in this little corner right here and then throw your smoke at the loophole up there at the cable. And what this will basically do is will allow you to actually cross mid and get behind those boxes. Also, if you line up the behind blue building and the front blue building right here, you can actually aim at the little dirt and just fire through the smoke and you should get a kill on the guy who's usually holding the default spot right there in Sniper's Nest. Now the next smoke is actually for Sniper's Nest. Get in between the cart and the boxes right here and just throw at the top of the little ledge, as you can see in the video right here. And as you can see once again, the smoke perfectly lands in the middle of Sniper's Nest, blocking off everyone who's trying to basically take a look or take a peek. Right here. Very good smoke, you should definitely do it. For our next smoke we have the underpass smoke. This time just right aim at the top of the ledge right here. And as you can see, once again, it just falls down into underpass and basically blocks off everything that could have been seen previously. Now let's check out this short smoke. This time you have to go to the left side of the cart and aim at the top of the antenna up here. Then once again, move up to short, and as you can see, the smoke completely blocks off everything that could have been seen from short previously and basically enables you to get good mid control without having to worry about the guy on short. Now, the next smoke is actually for connector. This one is a hard one. So once again, go on the spot as previously, then you want to aim at this plant and the top of the wooden bar right there. And it's very hard to actually get it down first, but if you mess around with it a little bit, it's a lot easier. I additionally also use my grenade pin to the antenna on the right to actually get another focus point to check for the smoke. Now this doesn't really smoke in connector, but outside of connector, so you will have connector control as long as no one is in connector. As you can see from the other side, they won't be able to peek in, and even if someone is up the stairs right here, you can see that he's not able to peek in, and basically you won't get any info or intel on anyone in mid. Okay, let's move on to the B side now. Get into this corner and aim at the very top of the tower up here next to the sun. And as you can see, if we move forward, the smoke will land perfectly on short and will basically block off everyone who has pushed up previously onto short and will basically now not enable them to get any info or intel or basically kill you in some way, shape or form. The next smoke that we have is actually for bench, so once again, if we are right here in front of BFs, move up to this little pillar or the plank right there and then aim at the little ledge next to the tower. Once again, if we move out, you will be able to see that bench is completely smoked off, which enables us to actually push out a lot better than we would have been able to previously. Once again, right here from the CT view, he cannot see anything at all. The next plan is very helpful if you want to get a fast plan on B. Move up to the stone door frame and aim in between the little ledge up here and the wooden bar up there. And as we can see once again, if we move onto side, it will perfectly block off everyone who's trying to get a peek, and we can just plant in the smoke onto side, which will give you a secure plant most of the time. Now the next smoke that we have is basically kind of the same and will block off B main or all of B side. So if you move back to B apps right here, move up to the middle of the dark door and then aim in the middle, top middle of this little window, and then once again up to the ledge of the tower. Then once again proceed to throw the smoke and check the side. And it's basically doing the same smoke as before, but at the back of the side. So this will give us a lot more room to work with if we're going for gunfights and stuff like that. The next smoke that I'll show you guys will basically smoke off kitchen. Go underneath this little lamp next to the dark door and aim at the same spot as before, middle of the window and up to the tower, and then throw your smoke. Once again, if we check the site, you will be able to see that it'll perfectly smoke off everyone who's trying to get a peek on you from kitchen, and if we move to the CT side, you're able to see that they cannot see anything at all. Now, these smokes are very good, but you can also combine them with through flashes that I will tell you guys, which are no pop flashes, so they will be able to turn around, but you will be able to peek with them, just like that. This smoke, or better said flash, will get everyone trying to peek from kitchen right here, and everyone who's holding from back of short. The other flash right here has to be thrown and run at the same time, and will flash the guy who's holding from the front side of short, right here to the left of the pillar. Now, another thing, let's talk about the CT side. CTs don't have too many good smokes in my opinion, but one good smoke is if you're playing on short right here, you can throw a smoke against this sign, the B sign, maybe combine it with a smoke, and usually it's a pretty basic smoke, but if you get on top of this fence, you can actually get some intel and surprise the enemies, so it's a high risk, high reward thing, so be careful with it. Next up, the typical B smoke, just B-abs right into the window right there, and you're basically good to go. Not much to talk about it. You can basically not mess this one up. Now if we go onto A side, there are also two smokes that you should know, but they're once again very easy and do not require a tutorial. One is for the ramp right here, just let it bounce off the wall, and the other one same for pillars, just once again let it bounce off the wall. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I think it's for now, and Lucky Skill Faker out.